Coming up on this week of WJMH Reports, we'll take you to the opening of a local student art exhibit.
Next, we'll show you where and how you can recycle a manta.
Finally, each year the Marshall County Strings Program holds a benefit concert. Find out who this year's recipient is.
That and more starts now on WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Holden Welch.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
High school artists gathered together at the Stifel Fine Arts Center to display their artwork. That's this week's top story.
January 11th marked the start of Ogilvy Institute's 35th Regional Student Art Exhibition at the Stifel Fine Arts Center. Spanning from January 11th to February 9th, the event showcases the vast talent and artistry of high school students in the tri-state area. Bridgeport High School student artist Isaac Sears takes inspiration from many different places for his art.
There's this van in New York because my mom went to New York and she saw a cool graffiti van. She wanted to take a picture of it and I thought it was cool, so I did a grid drawing on it.
The Regional Student Art Exhibition is a very important event to the community. It gives students a platform to show their work and to be recognized for their hard work. Curator Kevin Clancy understands the importance of putting students' art on display.
Some of these kids maybe don't consider themselves artists, but if you give them the opportunity and they come here and they get juried in, maybe they win an award, maybe they become an artist with a capital A.
The Stifel Fine Arts Center has some upcoming events as well. Earth and Fire 2024, a national ceramic art exhibition opening reception, will be held from February 23rd to March 29th.
If you're interested, Ogilvy Institute's Towngate Theater has some upcoming events. Currently, West Liberty University's Arts Therapy exhibition will be held at Towngate Theater from January 27th to February 25th.
Jewelry Basics Earrings Workshop, hosted by Iridescence Jewelry, is a great way to be crafty. This is an hour-long class that will explore the essential jewelry making skills to create beautiful earrings. You will use a variety of materials such as crystals, glass, pearls, and metal. Also, you can be as creative as you like. The fee for this event is $40, which includes a $25 class fee and $15 material fee. It is on Sunday, February 20th at 6 p.m. at the Stifel Fine Arts Center. If you are interested in participating in this event, you can sign up at oyonline.com/classes/art. Again, if you are interested, you can sign up at oyonline.com/classes/art.
Instructor Renee Storm will be holding children's acting classes at the Strand Theater. The event will take place on Saturdays from February 17th to March 23rd. The cost of the full course will be $70. The debut actors class for kindergarten through 3rd grade will be held from 9 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. And the supporting actors class for grades 4 through 8 will be held from 10 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. You can register online with this QR code, or you can go to the Strand Theater's website at strandtheaterwv.com. Again, that is strandtheaterwv.com.
Coming up, spring soccer signups for Marshall County are still open.
We'll provide more details here on WJMH Reports after the break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope Pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll pride!
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Holden Welch.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Marshall County Relay for Life is an annual event that happens in Marshall County with a lot of community behind it.
On February 20th at 6:30 p.m. at John Marshall High School Center for Performing Arts, the Marshall County Strings Program is hosting a benefit concert for the Marshall County Strings Program Scholarship and Marshall County Relay for Life. It is in honor of Hannah Was, who was a Marshall County student battling cancer. John Marshall Strings teacher Justin Jones feels very fortunate that he and his students get to be a part of this program.
Also this year, it's extra special because we know a string student, Hannah Woods, has benefited from the work done by the American Cancer Society and the Marshall County Relay for Life. So it's nice of us to have that connection between all of those elements into one, and with music bringing it all together.
The concert will feature songs from Broadway. Your attendance at the concert and support of the program and cause will be appreciated.
Registration for Marshall County Pre-K has begun. The registration and screening is available for any child who will turn 4 years old before July 1st of 2024. Marshall County schools that offer pre-K are Cameron, Center McMecken, Glendale, Hilltop, Sand Hill, and Washington Lands Elementary Schools, along with McNinch Primary School. Screenings will be held at each school on Monday, February 19th. You must register for a screening, which you can do by calling each of these schools at their respective phone numbers. If you are interested in Sand Hill Elementary, please contact Hilltop Elementary. Appointments will be made on a first-come, first-served basis. Each child must have a state-issued birth certificate and current immunization record. Please bring your child, along with a completed packet, to the screening location. The screening location is scheduled. Registration packets can be obtained by contacting the schools or by visiting the Marshall County Schools website. Placements will be announced periodically as registrations are completed.
Kindergarten registration is also taking place for students who are not currently enrolled in West Virginia Pre-K. Students must be 5 years old prior to July 1st, 2024. Screening dates for each school will be as follows: Cameron Elementary on February 20th, Center McMecken Elementary on February 22nd, Glendale Elementary on February 29th, Hilltop Elementary on March 5th, McNinch Primary on March 7th, Sand Hill Elementary on March 12th, and Washington Lands Elementary on March 14th. If you wish to enroll your student in Marshall County Schools kindergarten, you should call your respective school to set up an appointment for a screening and registration. At the appointment, school personnel will conduct health screenings and a breath readiness test with each child. Registration forms will also be completed. As a reminder, children already in the Marshall County Pre-K program do not have to register for Marshall County Kindergarten.
Not everyone knows where to go to recycle in Moundsville. WJMH reporter Lacey Triplett has more on where and why to recycle.
Recycling is beneficial to our future in many ways. It helps our environment, saves animals, and reduces clutter. The City of Moundsville offers a recycling collection on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. The building is right by the Jefferson Avenue extension, and they collect a variety of items such as papers, cardboards, and even some forms of glass and plastic. While some items aren't accepted, the department plans on expanding their program soon to open up more options for what people can recycle. Moundsville City Manager Rick Healy wants people to understand how important recycling is for our environment.
Everything that goes in the trash, in the garbage, that's picked up by the garbage, goes to a landfill. And a lot of the things we put in the landfill, like plastics, don't disintegrate for years. And we're running out of landfill space.
Not only can recycling clear up some space for the environment, but also your home. Healy enjoys the convenience that recycling can bring into someone's home.
It's an economical thing to do for people. Trash amounts lessen. You'd be amazed if you start recycling all your paper, all your plastics, and all your glass jars, your garbage will go from 4 bags to 2 bags quickly.
Throughout the week, people should save their recycling in totes or bags to drop off on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the recycling department. All that is needed is to have the products in the car, and workers will help get it out and put in the building in the proper location. They have a special place for everything for convenience and safety, such as the glass being put in a completely separate spot from the other items. Everything that is brought in will be reshaped into something that can be reused again for the future. Even if it seems like a small step, starting to recycle can create a huge impact. Reporting from City of Moundsville Recycling Center, I'm Lacey Tripp with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Lacey. To see the current items available and not available to recycle, please visit cityofmoundsville.com/departments/recycling. Again, that is cityofmoundsville.com/departments/recycling. Stay tuned for more on recycling with Lacey Triplett on our YouTube page, WJMH Media.
Spring registration for Marshall County Schools Soccer Club is still open. The club is for both boys and girls aged 3 to 15. Registration is due on February 24th to join for 2024 spring season. Having your child in sports has many benefits, so this is a great opportunity to register. For any questions, please email or register at marshallcountysoccerclub.org. Again, that is register at marshallcountysoccerclub.org.
The City of Moundsville will be hosting its third annual 5K on Saturday, March 16th, starting at 11 a.m. The race will start in front of Moundsville Middle School on Tomlinson Avenue and will end in front of Moundsville Nutrition on Jefferson Avenue. Proceeds from this event will go to the City of Moundsville for park renovations. Pre-registration is $30 with a shirt included, which is due by March 6th. After that date, you can sign up the day of the race starting at 10 a.m. with no guarantee of receiving a shirt. With any questions regarding this event, you can call April at 740-310-2843. Again, that's 740-310-2843. The City of Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission works to bring fun events to the citizens of Marshall County.
Coming up next, I'll sit down with someone from the group to talk about some of its upcoming events. Stay tuned. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
and dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
and powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength
and in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!
Monarchs! The Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission means a lot to the community. One of its many goals is to inspire the community through artistic and cultural activities and media. Joining me now is the Arts and Culture Commission Vice Chair, Brianna Hickman. What all does the Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission do for the community?
Yeah, so I think we do a lot for the community. So we try to do a variety of events. So whether that's some of our pumpkin paint events, we do that down at the riverfront, so it's really nice. We do free movie nights for the community and families. I think one of our most popular events is our Jefferson Fridays concert series over the summer. We're really proud that this last summer, so in 2023, we brought over 1,400 people to almost every one of our events just on Jefferson Avenue. So just these free community events to help people just celebrate local arts and culture, but just have like a good time and really like highlight, you know, the opportunities that are available in Moundsville that I think a lot of times we don't get to hear about. So we try to do a lot to bring community and families together, and we're really proud of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When and how was this commission founded?
So the commission was actually started as a committee, I want to say 2019, possibly 2018. So the city realized that there was a lot of interest in having an arts and culture committee just to kind of create some organization around that and provide some opportunities to the residents. So I think it was just a couple of years ago that we officially became a commission. So that's just, you know, different codified ordinances, all of that fun stuff. Right now we are a commission of 9 members, so that's anyone who lives in Moundsville or works in Moundsville and just has a passion for celebrating the arts. So we're going about 4 or 5 years now at this point, so trying to provide as many free or little or no cost opportunities to families and just community members in the area. So.
How does the commission work with each department within the city?
Yeah, there is a lot of collaboration with the city. So we are technically a city entity because we are the City of Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission. But even within that, a lot of our events require permits and they require like street blockages, things like that. So we work really closely with the street department, with just the regular city department, police, fire safety, anyone that's involved. It really takes the entire city to make our events like run like they do and as seamlessly as they do. So we coordinate with the heads of the departments and then their staff, making sure they know what we need to make the event successful, but then also we know what they're going to need to make their their run of show easy as well. So it really takes an entire community to make it all work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What does the commission do to try and promote existing arts and culture within the city of Moundsville?
Yeah. So right now, for existing artists, we semi-regularly post on our social media channels. Those are our most active forms of communication within the community, looking for local artists to highlight, so whether that's their craft, their trade, whatever they're doing in that capacity, and we like to celebrate those. And as many times as possible, we like to, for all of our events, we try to go Moundsville local, Marshall County local, as local as we can get to really celebrate the talent that lives here, and really just showcase and highlight all of that and provide those opportunities for people. So our Facebook page is the most popular way to do that. So if you're not following, definitely try to do that, because that's, I think, where we share the majority of that information.
What's your favorite event the commission has held?
Oh, that's a good question. I think my favorite is our Appalachian Dinner, which we've held typically in the fall. We do it down by the riverfront. We've been lucky with weather each of the times we've held it, and it's just been a beautiful evening. We've partnered with original Marshall County resident Matt Welsh to really utilize his expertise in the culinary field to highlight Appalachian cuisine and heritage, and talk to our guests about why it's important to celebrate that heritage. A lot of times I think Appalachia gets a negative stereotype just for being whatever, hillbillies and everything, and there's actually a lot of nuance behind most of the things that we're known for doing, right? So like being able to celebrate and educate that cultural piece, that's been really amazing to see and to volunteer with and be a part of that for the community. So that's probably my favorite.
Yeah. What upcoming events are you most excited for?
Yeah, so we actually, next Friday, we are having I think it's our second this year. We have a series called Create with Mac. And so a few times a year, we try to do no-cost activities for the community. And we based all of this off of a survey that we posted on social media, I think last year, like, hey, what activities are you interested in seeing in the community? And based off of that, we just started talking to different vendors, started talking to different artists in the community, like what can we make work? So next Friday, we're actually having our first ever ballroom dancing class. So we're gonna have 2 different sessions, again, free to the community. Right now it is sold out, so it's at capacity. But definitely follow our social media page just in case there's any last minute cancellations. Okay. But we're gonna have Walker Holloway, who I believe has done dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars. He loves ballroom dancing, and he's going to be our instructor for the evening. He's doing 2 different sessions. And then following that, in March, we're going to have our third series in Create with Mac, and that's going to be a gardening workshop. So anyone who's interested in learning more about starting their own garden, about how to tell the difference between different types of plants and seeds. Again, all free to the community. That has not gone live yet for registration. That'll be about 6 weeks before the event, so you can definitely keep an eye out for that. But again, just lots of free events that we're planning, especially in these cold winter months, having something to look forward to. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Brianna.
No, of course. Thank you.
To learn more, you can visit the Commission's Facebook at City of Moundsville Arts and Culture Commission, or you can visit the City of Moundsville website at cityofmoundsville.com. The 2024 OVAC Cheer Championships are right around the corner. Coming up next, we'll tell you how you can watch this year's event live. That and more on WJMH Reports after this break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Holden Welch.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Looking for a dress for prom? The Ladies League of Marshall County will have its 6th annual Cinderella project soon. The event will be held on March 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Calvary United Methodist Church in Moundsville. All girls in Marshall County are welcomed. The items that are available for prom are dresses, purses, jewelry, shoes, and more. All items are free.
Night to Shine is a prom event held for those with special needs founded by Tim Tebow, held to spread love around the community. Night to Shine is globally held on the Friday before Valentine's Day. This year it will be held on February 9th. This upcoming Night to Shine will be the 7th annual event. This event is so important to the community and helps spread the love of Christ. Any person with special needs aged 14 or older can attend. Our local Night to Shine will be held at the Moundsville Center. Coordinator Janet Allen is passionate about this event because it is important to the community and makes everyone feel loved.
It's such an outreach, and it brings the community so close together. And, you know, we're just there to share God's love for our special needs community.
For more information, please visit the Night to Shine website at timtebowfoundation.org/Night to Shine.
The Father-Daughter Dance is returning to Moundsville this year. The event will be held on Saturday, February 3rd at the former Moundsville Penitentiary Ballroom. The doors will open and dinner will be served at 5 p.m. and will end at 8 p.m. The Father-Daughter Dance will cost $40 per father-daughter pair and $6 extra for any additional daughter. You can get your tickets online by using the following payment methods: PayPal, DuggarRocks@Comcast.com, Venmo at CharlesConnor-46, or Cash App, $Duggar DJ55. Tickets are also available at Bob's Lunch and Accessories, Ltd. in Moundsville. All proceeds benefit the Marshall County Caring Tree.
The Ohio Valley Athletic Conference will be having its OVAC cheer competition on February 3rd at West Banco Arena in Wheeling, West Virginia. The divisions will go as listed. Non-tumbling small will compete at 9 a.m., non-tumbling large at 9:30, single A at 10:30, double A at 10:45. These competition sessions will be followed by an awards ceremony. After the awards are given out, Triple A will take the mat at noon, with 4A following after at 1:45, and finally 5A competing at 2 o'clock. And once again, after these competition sessions, there will be an awards ceremony. You can tune into this event on WTRF's YouTube page at 8:50 a.m. WJMH students will be behind the scenes bringing you all the action.
Our tour of John Marshall CTE programs continues.
We'll bring you that and more right here on WJMH Reports after the break.
You're watching a WJMH Media production. We're an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School, whose goal is to connect, entertain, and inform. Along with many John Marshall High School productions, WJMH Media has also worked with WTRF, the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, and the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll
pride!
got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Holden Welch.
And I'm Penelope Pedrucci.
Marshall County Schools has many helpful CTE classes, including machine tool, which is on the table this week. WJMH reporter Alex Howard brings us to the work field.
Knowing how to use machine tools is important for a lot of professions and ensures efficiency and safety. Machine tool students will get to work with tools and other grafting equipment and be taught the safety of working with large-scale metal grafting tools. Machine tool instructor Terry Whitlatch teaches his students how diverse machine tool opportunities can be.
I'd start out in a machine shop and probably go into mechanical engineering, machinist field. Airplane industry's big and the bronze industry's big.
While going to the machine tool class, a lot of the class is hands-on and is worked on in the workshop. Students' junior year is focused on learning and the safety of tools and working together in machine tool. Student Zoe Biard enjoys the work and the students she works with while in the program.
I mean, we just cut metal, it's fun, we're all friends, I mean, it's just a great group of kids.
Senior year of the class, students will focus more on large projects with deadlines assigned by the instructor. Machine tool is one of those trade skills that just can't be beat, especially from a lot of competitive fields. Reporting from John Marshall, I'm Alexander Howard with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Alex. We will continue to go over our career and technical education classes to inform the community how useful these classes can be. Tune into our next show for another next career class.
This week, WJMH reporter Lacey Triplett took some pictures around Moundsville to share with you in this episode's Weekend Picks. Thanks again to Lacey Triplett for providing us with this week's pictures.
There are many exciting events coming up, including the OVAC cheerleading and basketball championships. Don't forget to watch WJMH Media's live broadcast of the OVAC cheerleading championship on WTRF's YouTube page this weekend, Saturday, February 3rd. The next weekend, you can watch our broadcast of the OVAC boys basketball championships live on WTRF.com.
We appreciate your support of our programs, and thank you for watching this episode of WJMH Reports.
Oh, we'd also like to thank WLU-TV and Xfinity for airing our productions.
We'll be back in 2 weeks with more stories from around the community right here on WLU-TV. For Penelope Pedrucci and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Holden Welch. Thanks for watching and have a great day.